Welcome back to the Cottagegoth Library. I'm Lunacha, or Luna for short, and it's finally May. And May here in Norway is the spring month, and I'm very excited to to spend some time with you in this vlog. I hope you enjoy to see what I read, what I do, things like that. So today is actually the 2nd of May and we're getting guests today. So right now I'm waiting for one of my friends, and later on another friend and her husband will come and we will be having a game night. But before then, right now I'm on my own. My partner is at the shop. I'm doing some like crosswords and stuff, and I think my friend and I will probably do some crosswords when she arrives as well. So I think today will be a good day. Happy Monday. It is not very warm, to be honest with you. But I am longing for the days where I can actually sit outside and have my breakfast. But it's Monday morning. I will be heading to work in not very long and be at work for the first part of the day, and then I'm heading to a course thing. The library system that we use where I work is having a conference in my city here in Fredrikstad. So I will be going to that for the next 3 days. So first half a day at work and then the conference. So the short story collection that I was reading, if you've seen my previous vlog, with the Norwegian horror stories, I just didn't feel in the mood for it quite, and I've read the short story that I was really interested in reading, so I decided to hand it back, and I'm going to pick up a book that I've kind of DNF'd and see if I can finish it. We'll see.
Økt fra via biblioteksystemer igjen.
Good morning. I am on my way to the ferry I have a cup of coffee and I will head to one of the branches today, the one where I take the ferry. I'm not there for very long today, but I need to do a couple of things and then head back. I have a meeting at the main library at 12 o'clock. I have been out to the branch, heading back to the ferry now because I was not able to do what I was supposed to. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, still early. It's just 8:10, so heading back, and we'll have to poke IT department so they can do whatever they need to do so that I can set up the self-service machines. Happy Saturday. I am sitting on the balcony reading, and it is so lovely because the weather is so nice. It's not super warm yet, so once the shadow is here, I will need to put more clothing on or maybe go inside. So I have picked up the Cherry Crush Flower Shop again by what's the author's name again? Harper Graham, I think it is. and I had paused it because I didn't know what I was feeling about the book. I still not really know what I feel about the book, but I have decided to give it a go because I really want to know how things go for some reason. I kind of know, but still I don't know, if you understand what I mean. So that's what I'm doing. I'm reading this and hopefully I finish it in not too long. Good morning on this grey Sunday. It is also raining a little bit. We have soft rain right now. I'm on the balcony though, but I'm going to go back inside. They say it's going to be sunny again later on today, but it was a bit of a disappointment that it wasn't sunny today because I really wanted to go for a walk, but we'll see. So I didn't finish the book yesterday, but I will pick the book back up again now, and I've just had breakfast, but later on I'm also going to do some yoga and maybe dye my hair today. I have this red hair dye that I want to try. So I'm going to go back inside, have coffee and read my book. I am dyeing my hair and I think it's getting a bit more pink than I expected it to be, but we'll see. I must say that I'm not a big fan of this hair dye. So I had a purple one that from the same brand that I really liked, but this one, this pink one, it stains. So I know I look like I have like purple reddish skin, and it's just because there's like a thin layer of dye that I can't really get rid of on my skin after rinsing my hair, because I didn't get dye in my face when I was dyeing it, but when I was rinsing it I got some into my face, and now I look like I have like I'm sick or whatever, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I don't mind the color, it's just that the staining is just not great. So I don't know, I still have some dye left from it, but I don't know what to do about it. I can't use dye that stains like that. I am in the woods, not very far from where I live. Well, going for a walk. It is about 20:25, which means 8:25 p.m. And I'm going to head back home shortly. But first I thought I would talk a little bit about the Candy Crush Flower Shop that I finished today. So this is a book that I thought I would DNF, and then I changed my mind and decided to pause it rather than DNF it. And the reason for that, I think, was that I didn't really feel it. And I started reading it in February when it was still cold and winter and snowy, and it wasn't quite the time to read a spring book, I think. And then I paused it, and then I picked it up now last week, and I finished it. And it is so much better to read this book in spring. I am not really going to say anything about this book, what it's about, because I prefer it to be like that when I go into it. But I will say that I ended up liking many parts of it. There's a competition, and it was like, it's not a big spoiler because this is at the very start of the book. There's this competition called the Spring Fling or something like that, and it's like the favorite couple, and to me that is very odd. Why would you vote for your favorite couple? It's very cringe. Yeah, I didn't care for that at all. And it's the third book in the series. It's a series called Maple Falls, and it is there's a competition in every book, and I really don't care for that. I'm not a competitive person. I don't really care for reading about competitions, and some competitions are weirder than others. And this one was very weird. But I guess it's a way for the author to kind of make the plot the way it was. That being said, it contained some tropes that I really like friends to lover. I actually don't mind fake dating, and I think the author is really good at describing the surroundings with all the flowers, and it was like almost being there with all the flowers and the scents. And there is also a cat, which is not wrong. I love cats in books. Yeah, the characters are actually likable, I think, with their flaws and everything. I can't really relate to the whole wanting kids thing because I've never done that, but I can understand it being a theme or a thing. Without talking more about what and how and why and stuff. So that's the book that I read. I am going to end this video here, and if you managed to get this far into the video, you might have noticed something that is kind of life update. If you noticed it, let me know in the comments. And also, if you managed to get to this point of the video, leave a little bird emoji in the comments. And that's it for this time, until I see you in my next video, whenever that will be. Bye!